Sup everybody, it's your boy Corey, aka GQ St. Pat from Nerdy Ash video. Sorry, I meant to upload this earlier today, just got back home from work in the gym, so I've been super busy. Just saw this today, decided to do this in a reaction video. We got some update, what's going on with Marvel, MCU, and Disney. This is titled from the Cosmic Wonder announcing breaking Marvel Studios done with Disney Plus shows. So there's a new plan going on. So I think they're going to do more movies, no more, Disney Plus shows. So what's it going to mean is Loki season 2. There's going to be the end of it. So we're all just curious. So let me go ahead and spoiling. Let me go ahead, just start talking. Let's go and get into it. You already know, special question, up a comment below. Let me know what you're at to. Let's get it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and it looks like Marvel Studios is about to make some huge changes to how they release content in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We have reports today that suggest that Disney knows that the Disney Plus shows aren't exactly performing well right now, and they are now done with the
Secret Invasion, it didn't get the best reviews.
We'll dive more into this news in this video, but the two biggest, most important questions to ask about this big change is, one, what does it mean for the MCU? And two, will it actually work? Will getting rid of Disney Plus projects from Marvel Studios, or at least cutting back on Disney Plus projects, will that make the MCU better? Both Bob Iger of Disney and Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, have acknowledged that things haven't exactly been performing well on the Disney Plus side of Marvel Studios. However, things haven't exactly gone well for movies as well, except for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 recently.
Yeah.
So we'll dive into everything you need to know about what is happening in this video. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest MCU news. And if you subscribe and leave a comment on our videos,
it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad neither.
For a chance to win
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
PS5, some Marvel
yeah, that saved them.
Some DC items.
They need a win after that.
The winner at the end of each month. So today's report is coming from the insider account Can We Get Some Toast? And this is what they stated in a tweet last night. MCU content bloat is real. Feige and Iger know this. Say goodbye.
Plus, I know a lot of people didn't like She-Hulk. It was just okay to me.
Plus shows. Now, right away, this doesn't exactly.
That's what it stayed true more to comics with She-Hulk. That's what missed everything else.
Rid of doing all sorts of Disney Plus projects because they do special presentations as well as the full-length Disney Plus shows. And even if they do decide to completely get rid of the Disney Plus shows, I don't think that's going to actually happen until after Phase 6. We've already got too much lined up, too many projects in the works to just completely bail on Disney Plus. However, is Marvel Studios going to scale back? Yes, we already actually knew this, and both Kevin Feige and Bob Iger have separately said that they are going to be cutting back on content. And this, of course, is so they can try to increase the quality of the content that they do put out. In fact, last week, Bob Iger
that sounds fair. I support that.
Galaxy Volume 3 performed well, but acknowledged that the other movies haven't. He said, and I quote, "The performance of some of our recent films is definitely..."
Yeah, She-Hulk. I'm sorry, y'all. Pause.
And we don't take that lightly. We are focused on improving the quality and performance of the films coming up. End quote. So Marvel Studios and Disney, of course, are already in the process of taking steps to make their content better. And one thing that Marvel Studios might be considering doing is maybe putting Disney Plus content on hold. Phase 1 through 3 was pretty fantastic. No, all films weren't 10 out of 10, but we had a ton of really great movies, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe itself just kind of felt, well, a little bit more connected than it does now. And they did that without any Disney Plus shows. So, of course, Marvel Studios would consider Disney Plus shows as the reason that there's a little bit of content bloat right now, and perhaps the reason why the movies aren't performing as well, too. Because we do know that there are super fans out there, like myself, and like probably most of you who are watching this video, who good.
Spider-Man Far From Home, it was good too.
However, there is a big majority of people out there who do kind of feel fatigued. There's a lot to watch.
Eternals, I know a lot of people don't like it. It was just, man, okay, I just didn't like the way the plot they did the story.
Disney Plus shows. Now, I don't think they'll actually do this. However, I
too
do
much
think
stuff in the
they're going
past.
to
Yeah,
cut
it's a
really
long story.
Big way. And I actually think that the projects that we do get are going to be longer. 6 episodes between 30 minutes to an hour isn't enough. 9 episodes is probably all right, but Daredevil is going to give us 18 episodes. And when you have 18 episodes, it's okay if some episodes are 30 minutes long because you still have enough time to tell a good story. And that brings us into the question, Will this actually work? If Marvel Studios cuts out the Disney Plus content and just reverts back to movies, will this actually fix the quality of
I would
their
say just
films?
take a
Guardians
break
of
from the
Galaxy
content
Volume
and
3
just,
was a great movie,
focus on the
but
movies.
Before that, the previous 4 films, fans didn't like that much. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So why weren't these films received
that second
well?
Doctor Strange movie was
due to the
just
MCU Disney Plus content
it didn't
that
feel
was
too much
also
like
out there,
improved for the
or,
second one.
and I think this
Black
is the
Panther:
real
Wakanda
question
Forever.
we need
It
to
was
ask.
good.
Is it
The
just
first
due
one's
to
still better than me,
bad
but it
quality
was
and bad
okay,
writing?
good.
Yes, there
Still
are
good
a
to
lot
me.
of complaints about
But
the
still,
recent
it didn't
Disney
reach the
Plus
top
shows
of the
and
first
recent
one.
movies. And yes, the ratings have
Thor,
been going down.
Love and
but
Thunder.
is that due to fatigue
Yeah.
or bad storytelling? Because let's go back to Phase
It just
4.
felt too
WandaVision
wacky.
and Loki were massive successes, and a large majority of the fandom, both the people who talk about this and watch videos about this every day like ourselves, and the general population, they consider those two the best Marvel Disney Plus shows there have been. And a lot of people say that the quality declined after those 2 shows. Now, we've had great ones like Moon Knight and others, but the approval rating keeps going down. But what people tend to talk about online is simply the story. People aren't going, oh no, we have another Disney Plus Marvel show that we have to watch to keep up. That's really not what people are saying. And in fact, most people get really excited for a show, but then midway into it or at the end of it, they'll give up on it because they don't like the direction that it went. Secret Invasion is the perfect example. It started off really strong and a lot of people were really hooked, but by the end, and especially at the finale, fans clocked out. Then you see people online talking about how they're not going to watch any more Marvel Disney Plus shows for a bit, but that is mostly due to them being disappointed in the quality and the direction of the storytelling. So getting rid of Disney Plus
that's
shows
the
from Marvel
issue.
Studios
I feel
or
the
cutting
same.
back
That
on them
I
still
support
won't work
that. Yeah.
if the storytelling is.
So he's 100%. Sorry, y'all add one dude, but I agree with that part. Right, when he talking about when the Secret Wars start showing, but later
storytelling is
on,
bad. However, cutting back on them or eliminating them altogether will increase the quality of what we do get. In theory, at least. Let's say Marvel Studios decides to severely slim
What
back
If was
on
good.
Disney
I
Plus
like that
content,
series.
Because again, I don't think they're going to get rid of it altogether. But let's say they release
Yeah.
1, maybe 2 Disney Plus shows a year and 3 films a year. That's a pretty drastic cutback from releasing 4 films a year and 4, 5,
Yeah.
6 Disney Plus shows a year. This will allow the people at Marvel Studios to put in the time and the care into the few
Yes,
projects
take
that
your
they now
time,
have.
put the
And
effort
in.
in.
Theory, the quality for everything should go up. The storytelling, the CGI, the filming. With more time and care, pretty much everything should improve. But again, if the story is still bad, the shows and the movies are going to continue to be bad. So I don't really think that Disney Plus projects are the issue. I do agree that there are probably too many Disney Plus projects because they are spreading people too thin who work on these projects. They're rushed, they have
In a way,
limited
yeah.
time to make something good, and we've heard about the complaints from VFX people at Marvel Studios saying that they really don't have enough time, they are pressured, and they don't get paid enough to work kind of overtime for all the work that they need to do on these projects to complete them. So the
Yeah.
workers are exhausted, but if you cut back on how many shows you produce a year, they won't be, and they could put more care into what they're doing. Not that they don't care right now, but they are stretched pretty thin. So what does this mean for Marvel Studios? Well, like I mentioned, I don't think they're gonna stop doing Disney Plus shows until after Phase 6, and once Phase 6 hits, they could make a decision to stop doing Disney Plus projects, because it is kind of going
Like,
to be
just
a
take
little
a
bit
break
of
for a while.
soft reboot. No, the Avengers aren't going away, and it will be in
Nah,
the
they can't get
same
rid of the Avengers.
MCU, but we're gonna start off with the Fantastic Four and then the X-Men, 2 completely different groups with their own stories to tell. So it's almost like we're getting
Yeah.
in Phase 1. And of course, when Marvel Studios started the first 3 phases, we didn't have Disney Plus projects, so they might decide to kind of start the same way. Put all of your effort and all of your time into making the X-Men, into making good Fantastic Four
Yeah.
spin-offs and sequels. So we could see them cut Disney Plus projects, but I don't think that's going to be forever. If they do it, I think it's going to be
Yeah, it's not
temporary,
gonna
and
be
eventually
forever.
they'll bring them back. But like I mentioned, I think they're probably just going to scale back a bit, making 1,
Yeah, just
maybe 2
scale it
Disney
back.
Plus
Take a
shows
break.
year. This still gives them a lot of time, and they can still devote a lot of effort and care into making the projects that they wanna
Exactly,
make.
yeah.
Now, there's also the possibility, I've seen this a little bit online, that they could increase the budget for these Disney Plus shows. And I don't think that's going to happen because Secret Invasion had a $200 million budget and the finale was rated the worst out of any Disney Plus show.
Yeah.
So despite its massive budget, it's still underperformed. So money clearly isn't the problem. We know Marvel Studios and Disney has money, and we know they could throw more money into any series that they want to and have a huge cast like Sam Jackson, Emilia Clarke, Ben Mendelsohn, Kobe Smulders, etc., etc. And it can
I hate the
still
way they
fail
did
despite
Maria
having a
Hill
huge
in
cast
Secret
and a
Secret
huge
Invasion.
budget. It has to
I
be
found out.
about
I think her
quality
character. I think she didn't even know
content
her
they
character
put
was
out
going
and
to get killed.
storytelling.
So
But no
I believe they
doubt,
did her
Marvel is
dirty in
about to
that,
make
man.
some
I didn't like
pretty
that.
big changes. So brace yourself for either a cut completely of Disney Plus projects or them scaling back in a huge.
They're not getting
So
away.
these are our thoughts
They're
about
not
this.
just
Please
getting
let us
rid
know
of
what you think about
the
this in
Disney
the
Plus
comments down
projects.
below.
They're
If
taking a
Marvel
break.
Studios decides to no longer make Disney Plus projects, do you think this will help fix the MCU as far as quality is concerned? Or do you think that it's a different problem like storytelling? Please let us know all your thoughts about.
In a way, it's kind of both. That's what I believe. Okay, that was a good video from Cosmic Wonder. So it's a lot to think about. So I agree with a lot of that stuff what he was saying. So yeah, I'm trying to look at the comments and see what people say. Yeah, one comment I'm reading right now says too many projects, bad writing. Secret Invasion it started great, but yeah, it felt like it was rushed. Cause I didn't like the finale either. They just need they really need quality control. That's what's going on. So yeah. Someone made a joke by the time Disney Plus says the face is wrap up. This might be get owned by Apple. So yeah. Yeah, I'll miss I ain't gonna lie. Real talk. I'll miss the shows too. I'll miss them, but if they do that, at least they can work hard, like put more effort in making great story than movies. Like I said, some of the recent movies didn't do all that well. Cause I only watched Doctor Strange, the second one. I only watched it once. Thor: Love and Thunder I only watched once. Yeah, I actually enjoyed them better than Ant-Man Quantumania. I'm gonna say Quantumania. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. That it wasn't that good, wasn't that bad either. I'm gonna say Jonathan Major was still the best character to everybody. So like they are kind of, it made sense to still keep him as Kane because I know his character was pretty much real received by everybody. So I'm gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 it definitely saved them. So yeah. Anyway, it said ended with legendary. I don't know what their plans. With Star Lord. I really don't know. We all know Batista. He's done playing Drax. I think Zoe Saldana's done playing Gamora as well too. I don't know what he said about Nebula. Is she gone as well? Mantis. I don't know. Anyway, let me know how you feel about this video. Do you agree or disagree with what he said? Anyway, make sure you give a boy a like, comment, and subscribe. And fantastic day or evening. Peace.